Welcome to Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball, presented by the U.S. Air Force. In our nightcap, two of our original stars square off as Team Harrison meets Team Sims. Izzy Harrison's hometown of Nashville has welcomed AU with open arms, and in turn they've seen a local legend shine bright with a host of big games and a spot in the top 10 on the leaderboard. Meanwhile, Odyssey Sims has been more than ready for the neon lights of Broadway, putting up epic numbers in the chase for her first championship. AU Pro Basketball starts now. Welcome back to Nashville. We've got a great second battle on the way here as we work our way through week 3. It's a classic showdown. Team Harrison, Team Sims. Odyssey Sims, the one to stop. Izzy Harrison, the hometown favorite. We bring you courtside, but first things first, let's take a look at our Athletes Unlimited leaderboard. Maddie Siegrist ahead of the pack. She didn't win last game, but piled up the points, won the second, third, and fourth quarters, and that allowed her to maintain her hold on the top spot. Odyssey Sims giving chase. And now we bring you courtside here in Nashville, joined by the legend, the Hall of Famer, Sheryl Swoopes. Greg Meskel here with you. We'll hear from Ari Chambers shortly. Sheryl, Odyssey Sims, she has been the one to watch. She's never won the championship here at AU, but she has a great chance this time around.
Well, listen, Odyssey has been reminded that she's finished in third, second, and who knows where she's going to finish this season, but you have to know that Odyssey Sims knows exactly where she's sitting on that leaderboard and what she needs to do to overtake Maddie Siegrist in that top spot.
All about climbing up the leaderboard with just a week and a half left, and Odyssey has found all kinds of ways to score.
Yeah, listen, Odyssey Sims is dangerous with the ball in her hands. She just does everything with it. She attacks the basket. She can finish with the right. She can finish with the left. Nice little hezzy pull up. Oh, yeah, and she will drop out to get to the free throw line. Odyssey Sims is going to come into this game ready to get another W. And on the other side for Team Harrison, Alyssa Peely was perfect from the floor last night, scoring from everywhere on the floor, attacking the basket, stepping out. The long ball was falling for her, and when the long ball is falling for Alyssa Peely, she is dangerous to stop. She needs to be big for Team Harrison for them to walk away with their first win tonight.
Let's take a look at our starting lineups. For Team Sims, Elizabeth Williams, she played big late last night as they worked their way back for victory. They'll look to count on the OG once again. Now let's check in with Ari Chambers.
You talked a lot about what Team Harrison can bring, but what about the captain herself? 8-time captain, the league's all-time leading rebounder. She's on a mission tonight, and the mission for Team Harrison is redemption. Izzy took it personally, was not happy with her performance last night, and one thing about her, she leads by example. She wasn't the only one with these sentiments, though. The team's goal as a whole is to play harder than they did last night. Facilitator Shelly Patterson said they discussed how it's an off day tomorrow, so the goal for today is to put your heart out there. So y'all, heart and redemption tonight. Heart and redemption.
I like it. Heart and redemption. Good stuff, Ari. Sheryl, you've heard the talk about the off day, the back-to-back. For the players on the court, can they really feel confident to empty the tank here knowing they've got some rest ahead? There is still one more game this week.
Absolutely. And Shelly Patterson made a great point. As a player, you always look forward to those off days, and especially when you played back-to-back already. So lay it all out on the line, leave it there, and knowing that you have actually an off day tomorrow and whatever you want to do day or the next day, maybe.
The old whatever you want to do day. And as a 3-0 start for Team Harrison, one of their top shooters, Lexi Brown, able to hit from the outside.
You know, for Team Harrison, even though they didn't come out with a win, as Sabina Westbrook knocks it down to 3, even though Team Harrison didn't come out with a win yesterday, they had 5 players in double figures. And that was big for her team, so hopefully they can do the same thing tonight that they did last night and come out with a win.
Alyssa Peely, perfection last night, did not miss a field goal. Off target here to start. Peely 6 for 6 from the field, 3 for 3 from deep as Sims is bumped.
Fouls on 35, Alyssa Peely.
And that's just where Peely's got to be a little bit smarter, right, and not come out and pick up that foul, especially if it's Odyssey Sims, because Odyssey does such a nice job of keeping her dribble and just actually forcing the foul.
Shot clock to 8, Sims. So good at that drive where she protects the ball and gets the shot away, just coming up short there. And now Bria Hartley in transition. And KB secures the board. Bell. Opening moments here between Team Harrison, Team Sims. Kirsten Bell off balance. Good fight there by Rivers. Tried to shovel in traffic off to Williams, and instead Lexi Brown the takeaway. Hartley, Peely takes the contact and draws a foul as Westbrook came over to contest.
That is her first. Team's first.
That was a nice take by Peely.
At the line will be number 35, Alyssa Peely. 4.
Here's Peely. First year with AU out of Anchorage, Alaska. Finished her college career at Utah after starting at Southern California. And able to hit there.
We talk about guards that have like nice strokes from deep, but Peely is, her form is so nice. Her stroke is so nice. Love watching her shoot that thing.
She makes it look easy from the free throw line. Bell gets Holmes up in the air. Williams the fight. And they'll have new life on offense here. Oh, beautiful cut. Westbrook to Bell.
69, Bell.
That's nice.
Excellent connect there. Brown right through everybody. Lexi Brown showing us the outside shot earlier, and now the drive and score. Sims, Westbrook, nobody home, missed assignment. Easy money for Avina Westbrook. Hartley, and she draws a foul.
Fouls on 26, Lydia Rivers.
Avina Westbrook just eyes open, finding Kirsten Bell down low for 2. And Odyssey Sims doing what she does. She's going to find you if you just run the floor.
Bria Hartley, good on the first. Hartley out of UConn. Huskies well represented here in AU. Knew that one was coming up short, tried to gather. Instead, Sims is there. And now here's the captain, Odyssey Sims. No one's been a captain more in AU history. Williams on the drive, able to hit.
Elizabeth Williams. Draw.
Great take by Elizabeth Williams. Just faked a little handoff and decided to keep it and take it to the basket.
Hartley knocks it down.
Bria Hartley.
Sims now launching. Front rim, Holmes, and now Hartley. Ends up with Peely. Uses her body well, shields away from KB and hits.
You know, you talk about Alyssa Peely maybe being a little undersized, but I love how she uses her body very well to get her shots off over a taller defender.
Good pace back and forth here. Peely now with 4. Here's Izzy Harrison. That's a textbook Izzy Harrison move right there. Sims. Shot clock to 10. Good dump to Williams. Couldn't finish, and now Odyssey Sims fires that ball down low. Williams will try it again. This one works.
And I love it. Odyssey's wide open, could have taken the shot, but she's like, big girl, I see you working down low. Let me give it right back to you.
Yeah, wanted to reward Elizabeth Williams for the hard work.
Yeah, Lydia Rivers just always at the right place at the right time. Gets it to Odyssey, who sees big girl Elizabeth Williams I love how she said, I see you working.
Now 10 points in the paint for Team Sims. They trail 15-13. Desiree Young has come on, and that is off the mark from 3. Also see Taylor Mikesell's in as well. Had a good game last time out. We've got a timeout called. We'll step aside. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is sponsored by the U.S. Air Force. Welcome back to Nashville. The 100th game in the history of Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball. It's Team Harrison taking on Team Sims. Makes sense, those two are squaring off. Season 1 legends. Team Harrison leads Team Sims 15-13. Now let's go into the game with the U.S. Air Force and hear from Taj Cole and Desiree Young.
Let's go! Just tell them call you Kiki. Yeah. Tell them. Reina!
Good shot. Knock down. Good shot. Here we go, Blue.
From the jump, let's go, Blue.
Blue squad on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Blue squad.
Go on 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
I just have a question for you. Can you roll your R like Desiree did? Okay, I'm impressed.
Didn't have to go anywhere with that word. I just have the rolling. That's as far as I go.
You're not gonna put it in a word.
No,
you're just
no,
gonna
no.
roll it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all.
But I love the energy already. Desiree, Taj Cole, bringing the energy early.
Here's Mikesell, left fly, stays hot.
Of course. That is a lethal shooter. 3 for 6 last night from 3. You better find Taylor Mikesell early because she does not need a lot of time to get her shot off.
Catch and release. Brown steps into it. That's a long 2 for Lexi Brown.
You might want to find Lexi Brown too because she also is a shooter.
Has come ready to play 3 for 3 tonight, 7 points, and Team Harrison slides back in front, 17-16.
Oh, good split.
Sims, the give to Rivers. A little too long. Here's Harrison now. Put it on the deck. And then a takeaway there. Jude Schimmel has come on. First year here with AU out of Louisville. Westbrook. Can't get the roll. Desiree Young is there. .3:15 to play in the first. It's a tight one. Sequoia Holmes. Harrison showing off the range. Izzy Harrison stepping back.
Yeah, Izzy Harrison said, there is no way I'm going to let my baby sister outplay me.
Saw the career high for Dory, points and rebounds. Odyssey, a rainbow. That comes up short. I mentioned the good pace to start when these two meet historically. Harrison and Sims, high scoring, 182 points per game combined when they get together over the course of their storied AU careers. Here's Mikesell. Denied. Sequoia Holmes says no.
Good game by Sequoia Holmes. And Mikesell just attacking, but Sequoia Holmes, first of all, what Mikesell did wrong, you brought the ball back to the defender. If you keep the ball in your right hand, you can protect it from the defender. Although Sequoia may have still blocked it because she's just that good on the defensive end.
Kristen Williams has come on. Did not play last night. Into the game here. Rivers on the pull-up. Gets her own board. Little up fake and draws a foul. So Lydia Rivers aggressive here to start.
Nice offensive rebound. Good put back. Able to draw the foul. Lydia Rivers.
Lydia Rivers with 2 shots.
Back rim there. Well, the next legendary big league is here. The AUSL features the best pro softball players in the world playing in a traditional team-based format. The league launches this summer, playing their exciting brand of softball across the nation. Which team will come out on top in the inaugural season? Learn more about the Bandits, Talons, Blaze, and Volts today at theausl.com. Here's the takeaway. Bell, the pick, and the easy finish.
69, Kirsten Bell, 2 minutes.
Brown steps into it. You know it.
You have to find Lexi Brown. There's no way you can just let her bring the ball up the floor and not know where she is.
Already into double figures. She had 10 points all of last night. She's got 10 here in the first quarter.
Good catch.
Rivers fading and hitting.
26, Lydia Rivers.
Come on, Lydia Rivers.
Out of Virginia Tech and Radford. Healy. And Tosh Coles there for the board as we near the 1-minute mark. Bell against Peely. With subs waiting on both sides. Now Sims. Sims split the defense, was bumped there by Young, and a whistle will keep it on the floor.
Kirsten Bell getting the job done on the other end, just picking it up, taking it coast to coast for 2. And Lexi Brown, you have to find her because she is good from beyond the arc.
One minute to go, first quarter, 2-point lead for Harrison. 60 points up for grabs for the quarter winner. Here's Williams against Harrison. This is a good one. And a whistle as Williams started to go to work.
And Elizabeth Williams and Izzy were teammates in Chicago. So I'm sure they have guarded each other quite often in practices.
Yeah, that looked like a very familiar meeting right there once the ball came in. 2 people that knew what the other one was going to try and do. Williams too strong on the first. All-American at Duke, had her number retired. And now, of course, 10-year vet in the W with the Sky currently. It's there. Less than a minute to go. Some backcourt pressure. Healy, the beneficiary. Good fight for it. Back tap there by Williams. Shot clock to 10. Hartley. Spinning, changing direction. The scoop got it away at the shot clock buzzer. It did hit rim. They got the rebound. They got Peely. Harrison, another rebound. And they'll recirculate the ball again. About a 1-second difference here. Shot and game clock. Timer to 4. Hartley, the crossover. Step up. 3-pointer. No. And that's all for the first quarter. Team Harrison hangs on to take the first quarter. They were trying to add to that lead. Ended up dominating possession in the final minute. They get 60 points. And they hold the slight edge as we move on to the second quarter. Lexi Brown leading the charge. She has 10 early. Welcome back. First quarter complete. Team Harrison leading Team Sims 22-21. We've got legends in the house here at Athletes Unlimited. If you're wondering who's won the most WNBA championships all time, it's Rebecca Brunson. She's standing by with her own Ari Chambers.
Honestly, Greg, I just kind of want to just give you your flowers. The winningest 5-time WNBA champion, 5-time WNBA All-Star, and honestly, just grateful to be here with you. But you've been witnessing these games day after day, so let's focus on today. What have you seen? What has impressed you so far?
I really like the pace of this game. I think they're doing a good job of getting up and down. There's been a lot of good ball movement with this one. So You know, it's 22-21, so a really tight race. I'm interested to see how it's going to play out for the rest of this half.
And what brings you here is Alyssa Peely, right? You're looking at your youngins. So what have you seen? How has Athletes Unlimited in particular helped her?
I'm so proud to see all of the work that she was doing with us before she got here, just the individual work, and then seeing that translate into 5-on-5, right? Because that's really where the growth happens. You can do everything that you want to do when you have a player one-on-one, but the growth is going to happen in the game setting, seeing her play. So I'm really, really proud of what she's been able to do and how she's able to translate all of those things and hopefully bring it with her when we start in the regular season.
And there's so many opportunities now for players to develop that didn't exist when you were playing. Can you speak to the growth of women's basketball in particular?
I love the state of women's basketball, and I obviously think that it's not done, right? There's going to be so much more that women's basketball is able to accomplish, but they have so many opportunities that we didn't have. You don't have to go overseas. You can play in Athletes Unlimited. You can play in Unrivaled and continue to find growth. You can make enough money where if you want to, you can get a trainer and you can grow that way, right? So there's so many options for female athletes just for their growth of their game, but the growth of their brains too. You've seen that taking off. I was coming in. You see Angel racing the McDonald's commercial. All of those things that mean that people care and people value women's basketball and women's sports that wasn't necessarily there not 5 years ago, but maybe not 3 years ago, not 2 years ago. So it's moving in the right direction.
It sure is. And I think legend of legend, I think Cheryl has something to say to you. Cheryl, what you got for Rebecca?
Well, I'm feeling some type of way because both you and Greg made it known that she has 5 championship rings. And
She feels some type of way because
tell her I can't come out of retirement to try and go get the
Cheryl
fifth.
said she can't come out of retirement to try to go catch up to your ring, your extra ring.
And she better get in coaching because I got another one coming soon.
Well, she's talking that talk, Cheryl.
Listen, no, I won't get it because I ain't getting it.
Cheryl's a legend. She already knows. Bow down to her. You need to give her some flowers. She started it all. Really, absolutely.
Look, flowers all around. All around. She said she loves you. We love you, Rebecca. I hope you feel the love in this arena. Go enjoy Nashville. Go ahead and sit down next to Ray right now because I know I'm pulling you away from friends. I don't like doing that.
Thanks, Ari. Thanks, Rebecca. Cheryl, we tried to move through that graphic quickly so that
You didn't move quick enough.
you wouldn't notice that you were at 4 and Rebecca's at 5.
Well, you didn't move the graphic quick enough because I noticed. Listen, Rebecca Brunson, one of the best to ever do it, a competitor. And you talk about rebounding. She was a rebounding machine.
And Sims on the drive. Hartley took a big swipe there at the ball.
Foul on number 14, Bria Hartley.
I think Sims just taking a moment to gather herself.
Team's first.
Early here in the second, Team Harrison leading Team Sims 6-3. Odyssey back on her feet.
At the line, number 99.
Gonna try to the free throw line.
For 2 shots.
And good on the first there. And I'm glad the graphic did it. I don't want to say it. 30 straight made free throws. Make it 31.
I'm glad you waited.
I did. I knew what was going to happen. We said that. Definite miss.
Oh, that's nice.
Harrison at 1. Big answer there from Team Harrison. Look at that. That's Sequoia Holmes firing that pass cross court, and Harrison in traffic gathers and finishes and wraps up the three-point play. So a 9-5 lead right now. Team Harrison took the first 60 points available by just 1 as Odyssey Sims cannot get the roll.
Odyssey's been very aggressive, attacking the paint, trying to get to the basket. Her 3 ball's not quite falling right now, so she's just doing something different with her game.
We were talking about player comparisons last night, and for general basketball fans, maybe because she's a lefty, but Jalen Brunson comes to mind. Just keeps people off balance, kind of stop and go, has the three-point shot, can get to the basket, hit from all angles. I don't know if there's someone else that comes to mind.
Well, you know, for me, I'm always trying to think of a female basketball player when you're making comparisons, but I actually like that comparison to Jalen Brunson because Odyssey Sims, she does play a lot like him. And I think what really makes it tough to defend her is she's a lefty. And even when I played, I absolutely hated guarding lefties because every time you think they're going to do something that a right-handed player would do, they do the complete opposite because they are a left-handed player, and lefties are really tough to defend. But in Odyssey's case, she's so good with the basketball in her hands.
Harrison too long, gets her own rebound, and then a whistle. Westbrook looking for a tie-up there.
She's like, she just gave me the ball. I might agree with you on that one, Doug.
And we will get a challenge for review here with 7:30 to play in the second quarter. We will take a timeout as well while this goes under review. We're back to Nashville shortly. (9-7) lead for Team Harrison here in the second. They lead the overall score 31-28. And as we were in the midst of a challenge there, Cheryl, let's look back at a recent play here. Take us through it.
Well, I mean, Lexi Brown has 10 points, but how is she getting these shots? Here you can see Izzy Harrison is calling for Sequoia Holmes to give her the ball, come off the screen. Sequoia Holmes comes off the screen. Then you're going to see Izzy. She's going to dive and set another screen for Lexi Brown to come off. Lexi Brown comes off. She catches it. You see Izzy setting the screen. Lexi, nice one dribble, pull up for a wide open shot. Izzy just being very active, moving without the basketball. And that's one thing we talk a lot about is players moving without the basketball. In that last possession, she was able to get Lexi Brown a wide open shot.
That was some fantastic telestration.
Thanks.
By you
Thanks,
as well.
You know, I try. Greg, whatever.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Shot clock winding down. Lexi Brown from deep.
Lexi has got a hot hand tonight. Lexi said, y'all talking about Taylor Mikes as a shooter. I'm a shooter too.
Young in a real tussle there. And just coming up short, but Desiree Young wasn't making it easy. By the way, that challenge was unsuccessful. That took place during the last timeout.
The shot fake.
Oh, Izzy Harrison, the floater.
That was a tight shot fake. Got Elizabeth Williams in the air. Ooh.
Number 99.
Speaking of fakes, right?
Ooh. Some nice little hesitation. Odyssey Sims.
Here's the top 10. Odyssey plus 20. Chasing Maddie Siegrist again. She'll look to pick up some quarter wins, some game wins, MVP points that'll all help. Crystal Bradford, Maya Caldwell there in your top 4. That'd be your captains if we ended play right now for next week as Bria Hartley beats the shot clock buzzer.
Nice shot by Bria Hartley. Pretty good defense by Vina Westbrook.
They'll say last touch off of Odyssey Sims, inadvertently out of bounds.
Number 32, Taylor Mikes.
Just the third turnover for Team Sims, only 2 for Team Harrison. Both teams have controlled the basketball well here early.
Checking in, number 18, Charisma Osborne.
Mikesel back in for Team Sims. Charisma Osborne has come on as well for Team Harrison. Holmes taken away by Westbrook. Westbrook takes it all the way in and finishes.
Avina Westbrook coming in this game after another double-double last night. 10 points, 10 rebounds. She is playing really well right now.
Harrison just went down. And they'll help her back up. That's a good sign, but it looks as if she's going to ask for a sub. And Peely will come on.
Team 4, checking in number 35, Alyssa Peely.
And Izzy Harrison immediately headed to the back there. So hopefully she's okay. We'll see if she can return. Shot clock to 10 for Osborne. Under 5.5 to go, first half. Desiree Young, good fight. The follow, the pullback would not be denied.
Good battle, Desiree. Way to stay with it. Desiree Young, she is a beast on the boards. One shot didn't finish, offensive rebound, put back in to finish that over Elizabeth Williams, who's a really good defender and shot blocker. Desiree just cleaning up the glass.
They've had some great battles so far tonight, so I'm sure that was a fun one for Young to be able to put it home. Sims, crafty, off the glass. How do you stop these moves?
That's a great question. Listen, I'm telling you, Odyssey Sims is just so good with the basketball. Nice shot fake. One thing is to just stay on the ground, but Lexi Brown is also really good with the ball in her hands, knocking it down from deep.
That's her fourth triple. Bell. And Brown with the rebound. 19-13 lead for Team Harrison here in the second. They lead 41-34 overall. Looking in for Peely, she's being fronted. Sheds the double coverage and puts it home.
That is great work by Peely.
Williams now against Young. That'll be a charge. Offensive foul.
Great D. And you asked the question, how do you stop Odyssey Sims? I don't think you do. Just a nice little up and under and able to get around Lexi Brown. And Elisa Peely just working on the block. Pushing Avina Westbrook off of the block. Nice pass, nice finish.
And you mentioned it earlier, might be considered undersized, but uses her body well to try and shield shot blockers and find ways to deliver the shot creatively.
Very well. Well, and her basketball IQ, like she's so smart. She understands if she has a bigger player on her, like an Elizabeth Williams, she's going to try and pull her away from the basket and either shoot the three or try to put the ball on the deck and go by her. She has a smaller guard. She's going to take them down low and post them up.
Charisma Osborne there on the take. Izzy Harrison, by the way, has returned to the bench for her team. 7-0 run here for Team Harrison. That's Kenesha Bell, now Rivers. Timer to 7, and here's Sims. Odyssey draws a crowd as usual, splits through everybody and spots Williams. What a dish.
Great pass, great finish. But Elizabeth Williams doing a really nice job of not standing on the perimeter when Odyssey started driving. And she just went right to the basket, and Odyssey doing a nice job finding it. Good deep.
Excellent pressure there again. Osborne turns it over as Mikesell and Williams came over for the double. Team Sims a chance here to make a push in this second quarter. Rivers the baseline jumper all net. She's got a couple.
And Odyssey draws so much attention when she puts the ball on the floor. She draws other defenders. She's able to find her teammates wide open.
Let's head to a chair chat. Welcome in Bria Hartley. Bria, your team on a nice little run here. What's working well?
I mean, we're really playing together this game. Compared to last game, I think we started a bit slow. Defensively, we're looking a lot better. So, and then it's nice when you see the ball going to the rim a little bit more. It's a good feeling when the ball's going in. So, yes, for sure.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, Lexi's really out there hitting some shots today, and that helps relieve a lot of pressure for our team, and we can get some inside outlook. So, yeah.
Bria, we're in week 3. What would you say has really impressed you about AU so far?
I think just in general, changing teams, people being able to adapt and everything. I got to go again. Sorry, guys.
All right.
Bye.
It's okay, bye.
Bria Hartley on the move, ready to sub in.
She's looking at me like, sorry. At least she's smiling.
Under 2 to play. Osborne thought about it. Holmes. Tough spot, able to make it work.
Tough spot and tough shot.
5-point lead for Harrison in this quarter. Both teams shooting it well as of late. Sims 6 for their last 8. Harrison 5 for their last 7. Mike Soul. And now Brown with the board. Lexi Brown leading everybody with 16. Osborne for 3. 4th board for Elizabeth Williams. Team Sims here, again, down just 5 in the quarter, so an opportunity to try and get 60 points. Winding this clock down. Odyssey Sims, the Euro takes the hit, and free throws coming.
And Odyssey does a really nice job of using her body, like throwing her body into the defender where you have no choice but to foul her.
It puts the pressure on the defender to try and do something. In this case, the foul. It's against Charisma Osborne, her 2nd. Now Sims already double figures, 10 points. As usual, makes the free throw. Season 4 is here, and the AU Pro Shop has you covered with the latest basketball gear. It's the destination for player merchandise and exclusive styles you won't find anywhere else. Check out our online store at shop.auprosports.com.
Stepping in, you go. One time.
Another free throw conversion there for Odyssey Sims. And now within 3 in the quarter, 4 in the game. Harrison back in. Goes to work over Rivers. Odyssey Sims with a rebound. A fight for the basketball. They'll say last touch off of Sims. And so it'll stay down here. Odyssey Sims pleading her case. Feels as if she was fouled. She said, I can't hit the floor for no reason. That's a very good argument, Odyssey.
I would agree.
Clock to 10 right now. Hartley, step back. Here's Mikesel. Timer's off, 10 seconds left. A chance to tie and roll the points over. It's Sims with 3, with 2. Sims, hoist at the horn, no good! And Team Harrison, 60 more points. They take the first by 1, the second by 3. It's a tight ball game, but they've got 120 points to show for it as we pull into halftime. Lexi Brown with 16, Izzy Harrison with 9. They've spread it around and they've got themselves a 4-point edge at the break here in the Music City.
Let's really get into it. Yeah, that's what we finna do.
Maya Caldwell, her first time as a captain here in week 3 and ready for the opportunity. Taking control with her squad. They were shorthanded. It did not matter. Team Caldwell upending Team Segrist, giving Maddie Segrist her first loss as a captain. So no surprise, she's MVP 1. Alicia Clark, who had an excellent outing, career high in points, she gets MVP 2. And then Maddie Segrist in the losing effort, MVP 3. And that's a look at our MVPs brought to you by the U.S. Air Force. And Speaking of great nights, Dory Harrison balled out. She's standing by with Ari Chambers.
I mean, Greg, a great night is understated because you had a career storied night, double-double, 11 points, 11 rebounds. Y'all were shorthanded, but it did not matter. You came out swinging. What was the mentality going into the game?
The mentality was to give your all. We were going to rotate and do things like that, but down 4 people, we just had to have heart. We just had to finish and show people what we were made of.
You know, you don't know this, but I talked to Shelly Patterson, who's actually your sister's facilitator this week, and I asked her who is she most impressed with in all of Athletes Unlimited. She said Dory Harrison, because the fact that you keep elevating your game, keep evolving over time. What about this environment helps you develop your game so well?
I would say we have all the resources available to us from Danny Viglione and Ryan, individual sessions, and also I would say the greatest asset to me is veterans like my sister, like Sid, like the captains and facilitators. I sit down one-on-one and I dig into my game. You have to be a student before you're a teacher, so I'm all for learning, you know what I'm saying, and I'm building every day. I'm 1% better every day, and give me 100 days, where we're gonna be at.
At 100, I know that's right, but you know where we're at right now is Nashville, and this is your hometown. You are the hometown hero. What's it like playing in front of all the friends and family all the time?
Well, it's a blessing. It truly is. It's a full circle moment, like having my mom, my nieces, nephews, my sisters, brothers here. It's just putting things into perspective that I truly am blessed, and like God is so good to me. This is a perfect circumstance, a perfect stage, and I'm just trying to seize my opportunity.
Well, thank you, and I love that you're seizing your opportunity. We get to play a witness of it, and on the other end of the break, we get to hear from her sister, the hometown hero part 2, Isabel Harrison, who is the captain of this game.
Wearing a C on my jersey to represent me being a captain, I think it just means that you want to put your best foot forward. You're representing yourself, you're representing your team, your color that week. It's not just about the captain or the facilitator, it is a collective group effort to be able to get those wins for the week. I'm a huge collaborator. I love working with my team. I love being able to just hear their thoughts and what they think we should try for, games, plays, whatever it is. I also feel like having, really good timeouts and like halftime conversations, that tends to be a difference maker for the teams that I've been on before. And that comes with strategizing, again, listening to each other and just seeing who's the best pop to be out there to win the game.
When you learn from legends like Coach Pat Summitt, you have no choice but to be an extension of her legacy. There you have it. Isabel Harrison, the hometown hero, is painted on the wall in this arena, as she should. And her team is up 47-43 at halftime over Team Sims. These athletes play for more than just basketball. They play for their causes. Athlete Causes is a huge exclusive piece to Athletes Unlimited where players can give back to what is near and dear to them. And Isabel Harrison is playing for the Lupus Foundation of America. And find out why it hits home a little bit more.
The cause I'm playing for is Lupus Foundation of America. This is my 4th season having this foundation and for me playing with them. And I play for the Lupus Foundation of America because my family has a long history of autoimmune issues, and I had a sister pass away from lupus complications. And I just see how it's taken a toll on people of color, and I just know I want to make a difference and bring awareness to it truly. My brother right now, he's actually looking for a kidney donation, so that's why I continue to just bring awareness. My brother Daniel means the world to me. He has always been my #1 supporter, and I just want to be able to just use my platform to bring any awareness and help that I can to him. We're just really working together to bring him the health that he deserves.
The selflessness of Isabel Harrison is shown day in and day night. She's an 8-time captain and obviously the league's #1 rebounder, but what she brings to the team is invaluable. She comes from a big family, so she knows how to step into that position to carry the weight around her, really, and just advocate for everybody. And you see the strength that she has tonight. She's the 2022 AU Pro Basketball Defensive Player of the Year, but just in general, overall, great person. And with Athletes Causes, you see how great these players are. Right now, she's great. She's heating up. 9 first-half points for Isabel Harrison. She keeps showing out. That's the energy we need. More to come.
to the city where the dogs come to eat, where the winners come to play and where the music in the streets, where the women really hooping. Please don't act like you ain't seen them. Price went up on all them jerseys. 40 players all competing. What we finna do? What we finna do? Let's really get into it. That's what we finna do.
Welcome back here to Nashville, the home for AU Hoops in 2025. At the half, Team Harrison 47, Team Sims 43. They've also won each quarter by tight margins. Now let's go into the game. We'll hear from Desiree Young and Taj Cole.
Oh, that's short. My bad. That's me. That's me.
Come here. Come here. Foul! Good. Good job. Way to rebound, Lydia.
Watch it. Same thing. Get through. Get through. Watch the down screen.
Back.
I'm coming for you, Lex.
Hey, give it. I got you. I'm here. Hey, you here. Oh, say hi. Come on. I've been with you the whole time. Come on. Swing. Get out of there.
Back here courtside, Charles Swoops, Greg Meskel here with you. Love this part of AU where you get to hear the inside the huddle on the court from these players.
Yeah, Greg, I don't know if I could have done that when I was playing.
No?
No, because you probably wouldn't want to hear what I was saying. But I do love the energy that these players are bringing on both sides. It doesn't really matter what the score is, but I do love the energy. But you know whose energy I love even more? Lexi Brown. Lexi Brown is just getting it done. First half, 16 points. She is just flat out shooting the ball, scoring on all different levels from the three, attacking the basket. Nice little one dribble pull up. Lexi Brown has been really good for Team Harrison. And on the other side, the captain herself, Odyssey Sims, 12 points, 6 for 6 from the free throw line because she scores in so many different ways, attacking the basket. She's gonna find her teammates. You gotta know that you gotta know where Odyssey Sims is. Finding Elizabeth Williams and then Odyssey Sims just doing it herself. Nice little up and under finish to get around Lexi Brown. Odyssey needs to bring that and a little bit more to try to get out of here with a win.
They're also looking for a little assistance there. She has a talented lineup on Team Sims. We know that a lot of her roster capable of putting up some big numbers. We'll see who else chips in here in the second half.
Yeah, you know, Odyssey Sims is that one player who has double figures, but to your point, Avina Westbrook had a double-double last night. Taylor Maxell shot the ball very well. Kirsten Bell needs to find a way to get going this half.
Here's Williams, and there's Westbrook. That one just clangs off the rim as we are up and running here in the third quarter. Middle of week 3, 1 week left to decide our champion here in season 4 of AU Hoops. Harrison, good take with the left. And that'll be out of bounds off of Team Harrison.
Yeah, Izzy's just not getting any lift on her shot right now. You know, and so you have to wonder if she's like just in her head, right? Thinking about with the brace on, and she knows that she's perfectly fine, but mentally that plays a little bit into your psyche.
Odyssey Sims curls it home, looking for the foul call. And there she is on the leaderboard. Add plus 20 to Odyssey Sims in her pursuit of the top spot, and Maddie Siegrist. Westbrook, great box out. Mikesell pulling long range. Bell cleans it up.
So is that considered a pass for Mikesell or a missed shot?
Mikesell gave a pass, pointing the finger like, that was a pass, I got you.
I'm trying to see what they're doing on the leaderboard. Is that minus or plus?
See how generous the official scorer is.
Well, what I do know is that Odyssey Sims, this was a plus. Just putting her head down, attacking, getting all the way to the basket for 2. And then Taylor Maxell, I'm going to say it was a pass. Let's see what happened on the leaderboard.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that one. And now Westbrook. She's got Mikesel. Mikesel takes some contact and no call, just out of bounds.
Wow.
Taylor Mikesel.
She's like, don't worry about it, right?
Yeah, it's fine. Westbrook just lost the grip. And here's Kristen Williams. Williams working with Harrison. That pass, a takeaway. Bell. The shovel to Sims. And Bell not there from 3.
Oh, and KB for some reason hesitated.
On this end, Kristen Williams cannot convert. And now Sims pushing ahead to Westbrook. Back to Sims. Down the lane, and she'll draw the contact and head back to the free throw line.
Vina Westbrook just got out and took off because she knew Odyssey was going to find her in the open court. And then Odyssey just following it up, gets it right back.
Here's a look at our points per game leaders. Odyssey, Sims, and Siegrist, they've just been going back and forth. We talk about the overall leaderboard in AU and then points per game. They've been trading that honor and really head and shoulders above the rest, right? A pretty good gap there.
Yeah.
Then on down to Bradford, Harris, and Nurse.
But then when you look at the next 3, Bradford, Harris, and Nurse, the 3 of them are right there at 16 points a game.
Very quietly, the free throw streak has ended for Odyssey Sims. She had a miss there.
That wasn't our fault.
No, we did not say a word about it. It just happened all on its own. 48-47 overall. Sims leading. They're also up 5-0 here in the third. Hartley. The clock to 1. Gets it into Harrison. She drew iron but could not hit. Williams. That running hook just off the back rim. Holmes spotting Harrison, running the floor and finishing.
Good look, good pass.
Sequoia Holmes keeping her head up. And spotting Izzy on the run. Whistle here, Izzy Harrison now with a double figures, 11 points.
Well, it's nice to see Izzy getting out, running the floor, and Sequoia Holmes just dribbling with her head up, finding Izzy for 2. It's a nice, easy bucket, and sometimes you need something like this if you're Izzy just to get yourself going.
You always think about what's the right type of pass that a person needs. In that instance, no bounce, just hit her right with the chest pass, easy catch and finish.
And actually lead her a little bit to the basket. Don't throw it behind her. That was a spot-on perfect pass by Sequoia Holmes.
Sims around the way and in.
Sometimes that's all you can say is
Indeed. Going wherever she wants to go.
She keeps her dribble. I know I say that a lot, but it's so important for players, for young kids to understand. Do not pick up your dribble until you're ready to do something with it.
Rivers in the mix for that rebound. Will stay down here.
Odyssey just putting her head down, getting all the way to the basket, and then using the basket to protect it from Peely being able to block it. Nice reverse.
Shot clock to 10. Mikesel. A little too quick there, coming up short. Talked about Sims and always keeping her dribble. The other piece of that, though, is she has a great handle. She dribbles into scenarios that a less talented dribbler would be stuck.
Yes.
And she finds a way through that.
Yes. Or a less talented dribbler would either turn it over or pick it up and then not have anything to do with it. That's what makes her so good, is that she understands that. Her handles are just crazy.
technical foul against Avina Westbrook for defensive 3 seconds. Lexi Brown will get a free throw.
No, and Avina looked down like, but I'm not even in the paint.
So even at 50. Hartley facing a double. Comes right back to Holmes. Loose ball, and now Bell. In a foot race here, and finishes. And Bell carrying on a conversation with some folks in the front row as well. And that will go against Rivers. That's her third foul. We will take a timeout. 2-point game here in the third.
Wearing the C on my jersey, being a captain, means like everybody knows I'm running the show. To me, it's like, it's my team. This is like, you walk in, like, oh, that's Odyssey Sims. That's her team. That's Team Sims this week. You know, it kind of gives like a little, like, I got a little swag. Like, I'm like, C on my jersey, kind of like, it's me. It's me. I earned this. I earned my stripes. I'm going to have fun this week. Kind of gives it a different feel, but I like it. Year 1 was stressful. It was the first year. Year 2, getting the hang of it, the strategy a little bit more. Year 3, I was like, okay, you know what? I got this. I know what to do. I know how to run my practices. I know kind of how I want everything ran. So now it's easy. I will say, going into it, if you haven't been a captain, it can be stressful because it is a lot. But once you get the hang of it, then, I mean, it's smooth sailing.
And nobody would know it better than Odyssey Sims. Holds the AU record for games as a captain, wins as a captain, and here's what she's done points-wise this season. Keeps on climbing up. We know she's right behind Maddie Segrist in the chase for first in her storied career. Still looking for that first championship. And Cheryl, here's what her squad has done early on.
Well, yeah, they're winning this quarter 9-3, and it's because it hasn't just been about Odyssey, but it's been everyone on her team. Kirsten Bell getting involved. Odyssey Sims has led the charge, but every player has gotten involved this third quarter. Kirsten Bell for a wide open layup, and I love what Odyssey said. Wearing that C says she's earned it, and absolutely she's earned it, and she is trying to get her win with her team tonight.
There's our quarter score. Team Sims in front here, 9-3. They missed out on the points in the first and second. They lead the game overall by 2. Keely, good seal off on the inside. Tough to stop.
That was nice, really nice. Lexi Brown has been really quiet to start this third quarter.
Kanisha Bell sliding back door and able to hit. Starting to recapture some of that pace we saw early on here. End-to-end action. Hartley now. Oh, just lowers the shoulder, went right to the basket, tried to move Westbrook out of the way. And now Sims. Odyssey finishing with ease.
Listen, I know it's easier said than done, but with a player like Odyssey Sims, you have to find her early and pick her up and at least try to turn her a few times instead of giving her just a straight line drive to the basket. I mean, she's always looking to distribute the pass, and Kanisha Bell just getting out that time for an easy layup. And if she doesn't have anybody, she will put it on the hold and attack and get to the basket. You gotta try to find her early at half court or in the back court, somewhere. You just cannot.
Out of bounds in the locker room, pick her up somewhere.
At her apartment. You just can't let her have a wide open drive, straight line drive to the basket. And you know, as a player, they're probably saying it's easier said than done, and I do get that, I understand it. But one thing that she has shown us is if you don't pick her up, it's just too easy. So at least pick her up, try to make her turn a little bit, and make it a little bit more difficult.
Bell to Bell, and that's a good connection.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Team Harrison struggling with their shot as of late. Kristen Williams can't hit. Now 3 for their last 17. Here's Bell. Fires that to Westbrook. Kirsten Bell still looking for that shot to fall.
She felt good, though. She felt good on that one.
Brown, Gilly, Rivers. And now Sims leaking out, but Izzy Harrison playing defensive back comes up with the intercept. Harrison doesn't quit running the floor. Second effort does the job. It's another person that's earned that captaincy and working hard on each end of the court.
Timeout on the court.
We've got a timeout here with 2:29 to play. 58-54 the lead right now for Team Sims. Would you like a chance to win a basketball autographed by all our AU Pro basketball athletes? Now is your chance. Go to auprosports.com/enter to sign up to win.
It's the third quarter of a very tight game. Team Harrison, 54 points. Team Sims, 58.
And now let's go into the game with Desiree Young.
This is your time to
Stay up. You got KB. I got KB. I got her. Hey, KB. Get through. Get through. Get back. Get back. No threes. No threes. Get up.
I love it. On the court, off the court, Desiree Young, you hear her voice. She's in the game. It doesn't really matter what she's doing. And I love the communication. Like just talking to your teammates about get through. And with Odyssey Sims, you better get through because if you don't, she is going to score the basketball.
We've talked a lot about those intangibles, those extra effort plays, and being vocal, being communicative. That goes a long way, especially in a league like this where the teams are formed each week. You've got to microwave that chemistry.
Yeah, and we also talked about what separates you from other players, right? Here at AU, even if you're playing in the W, why would a coach want to pick you over someone else? And it's things like that, little things like that, the communication, being a leader, how's your attitude? And Desiree Young, she stays ready for when her number is called, but just being a really good leader on the bench.
We talked with Lindsay Whalen last night. We shared the clip on the AU socials, but she gave a good breakdown of what coaches are looking for. And there's a lot of those same things you're speaking about.
And a lot of it is it's just things that you can't teach or coach. You either have it or you don't.
Bell. There it is. She was due.
She's like, finally.
1 for 4 from beyond the arc. Kirsten Bell cashes in. 18-7 lead for Sims in this quarter. Under 2 to play in the third. Bell thought about it. That was a double dribble.
She wanted that shot. She wanted that shot. Izzy, good job of posing now, but Odyssey knows where her shooter is, and KB from deep. Felt good, didn't it, KB? Izzy knew that she was going to shoot that other one. She was like, no, you're not going to get a wide open three.
Harrison, right past Rivers, takes her straight to the bucket for 2. Izzy Harrison closing in on a double-double again while Odyssey Sims continues her attack. 7th straight game with at least 20 points. She's got 21 here as she rolls right to the bucket.
And Greg, Odyssey has gotten most of her shots from just penetrating and getting in the paint. She's only taken 2 threes and she still has 21 points. It's because she's just doing everything with the basketball. Someone's got to come over. You got to get in help side. One thing we know is that Odyssey Sims can score the ball. Step over, help, force her to have to kick to someone else.
And her consistency is pretty special. 10 points off layups alone, Cheryl, as you alluded to. Bell, her second. This could be a problem if KB starts to get cooking.
Well, when she starts nodding the head and the tongue comes out,
Williams on the drive. Strong take from Kristen Williams. All Sims here in the third, 23-11. After coming up just short in the first 2 quarters. They are on a roll here in the third. Sims. Cole tracks that down. Has to fire at the buzzer. And a shot clock violation, does not hit the rim. 27.5 seconds remaining. About a 3-second difference as we close out this third quarter. So Team Sims, they'll take this third quarter. And they've secured the lead overall with the 4th on tap. Team Harrison still very much in the mix here to battle back. Williams. That's short, but Desiree Young, right place, right time, cleans it up.
Following the shot. Offensive board, put back.
Shot clock off. 10 seconds remaining. Here's Sims. Whips that pass to Mikesel. Healy now. Brown, and she will not get it away in time. And we are through 3 quarters. Team Sims picks up their first quarter win of the night, plus 60 for the squad in black and gold. We've got ourselves a close battle going to the 4th, just a 6-point game. Come on back to Nashville.
That's what we finna do.
Welcome back. Team Sims with a 6-point lead, and Kirsten Bell, a big reason why she has found her stroke from deep, but also cleaning up some other players' misses. Kirsten Bell said, finally the shot has shown up, and I love it when she is knocking it down from deep. She is feeling good.
Team Sims takes the third thanks to KB, 23-13. They lead overall 66-60, and there's her impact there in the third quarter. 10-point margin, 10 points from KB. No small coincidence.
Well, one thing shooters are going to do, shooters are going to shoot, and Kirsten Bell is a shooter. And lots of times, all it takes is seeing one go through, and then you get the confidence of the shot start falling, and Kirsten Bell was big in that third quarter.
Helping Team Sims build that edge. Now for Team Harrison, Lexi Brown quiet in that third quarter, had the free throw, but she was the catalyst in the first half. They could use more of her in the final quarter.
Yeah, Lexi Brown was looking to facilitate a little bit more that third quarter versus just being aggressive looking for her shot like she did in the first half, and they definitely need her to score the ball.
Sims with the handle as we start the 4th. Tough pass for Cole, a little high.
I think she was looking for KB in the corner over there.
KB's a little bit further beyond that corner. She's in the chair chat. Kirsten Bell, thanks for joining us. Finding your stroke here in that third quarter. How did it feel?
It felt really good. I'm a little tired going in this game, but I got to do what I got to do for my teammates. So I'm going to be back in 30 seconds, so y'all got 30 seconds with me.
Okay, well, we got 20 now, so then I'll talk really fast. Yeah, KB, 10 points in the third quarter. You were a big part of that run. What was the mindset and mentality coming in the third quarter after halftime?
Really, I just really didn't get to go in the first half, so I knew I had to come out with a little bit more energy. There go, yeah, 22? And, oh, is my mic on? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but who is 22?
Avina.
Oh, okay. I was like,
but yeah, we was at halftime. We knew we had to bring a little bit more energy. Our energy was a little low, so we knew we had to come out and play a little bit more defense aggressively. And we've been doing that. We've been helping, getting a lot of hands on the balls, and really just pushing the transition. And that's why we opened up, and I hit down a couple shots.
All right, KB, thanks for the time. We'll see you back out there.
Appreciate you.
Kirsten Bell on the move.
said, I'm a little tired. But I was like, what? Breathe.
Thought it was nice she gave you a heads up, only 30 seconds.
I know. I was like, thank you. So she at least did just jump up and say, I gotta go.
Harrison. Last touch off Izzy Harrison, they say, and it'll go back to Team Sims. 2-2 here in the fourth. Odyssey Sims, no one slows her down. Gets her own rebound, but can't hit on a couple of short shots there. Now Hartley. Cole right there, into Harrison. Harrison, good maneuvering, just battles past Rivers.
Yeah, Izzy is really commanding the basketball down low, and Bria Hartley doing a nice job of feeding the post play.
4-point game overall now, 68-64. Mikesell cashes in from deep.
And you have to get up in her space.
That's her third triple. And then an offensive foul.
Yeah, but Izzy doing everything she can to get her team back in this game, just posting up strong on Rivers' nice reverse finish. And Taylor Mikesell doesn't need much time or space to knock it down.
Your confidence only growing each game here. Sims up 5-4 here in the fourth. The strip there, the takeaway by Lexi Brown. Harrison on the drive, and Izzy Harrison starting to take over. She's got 19.
That was nice, Izzy.
Sims again down the lane. Harrison rejects Odyssey Sims. The captain's meeting at the basket.
Good help, good block. Izzy playing both ends of the floor. Lexi Brown doing a nice job of recognizing Izzy's wide open. Izzy taking her time, nice finish over Rivers.
Loose ball foul. This one is going to go against Team Harrison and Sequoia Holmes. Too much on the box out. And now Elizabeth Williams comes back in place of Rivers.
Yeah, I think Team Sims, they see what Team Harrison is trying to do, just feeding Izzy all day on the block. So they're bringing Elizabeth Williams back in to defend and guard Izzy a little bit.
Team Sims stays consistent. Odyssey going to the basket. We'll have some free throws. Experience AU Pro Basketball in person here at Municipal Auditorium in Nashville. Sunday is I Am Unlimited night featuring an AU keychain. For the first 250 fans, go to auprobasketball.com to buy your tickets today. Closing out week 3 on Sunday. That'll set the table for championship week, decide the captains. A lot at stake coming up on Sunday. Here's Hartley, number 11 currently on the leaderboard. Lexi Brown. Everything but the bottom of the net for Brown. And now Sims in the open court where she's so dangerous. Out to Mikesell.
Nice.
Williams, good dive to the hoop. Sims spots her. And a timeout called by Team Harrison as they fall behind 74-66 here in the fourth. We'll step aside as well. Harrison looking for a rally. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is sponsored by the U.S. Air Force. Week 3 action continuing here in Nashville. Fourth quarter. Who'll be smiling after this one? Team Sims leading Team Harrison right now. Team Harrison took the first 2 quarters. Team Sims, big bounce back effort in the third. And it's been fairly even here in the fourth. Odyssey Sims carrying her squad once again, 22 points. Kirsten Bell playing well, 14 points as we look in on our live leaderboard. Odyssey closing the gap now within a couple hundred here of Maddie Siegrist. You get the fourth, you get the win, you throw in an MVP, and Odyssey finds herself on top of things here by the end of the night.
Paul, it is week 3. It's almost the end of week 3, and you know Odyssey Sims is paying attention to that leaderboard, and she's thinking exactly what you just said. One, we need to win this quarter. That's 60 points added to my total. We need to win the game. That's 180 points added to my total. I need to get MVP 1, 2, or 3. That's 30, 60, or 90 points added to my total. She's going to find herself, if not in the lead, very close to that top spot. I can't add that fast.
Yeah, I was kind of guesstimating, but it seems close as Peely works down low. She's back in and back to the basket. Let's check in with Ari.
I mean, Cheryl, you took it word for word, bar for bar, exactly what the Team Sims huddle was saying. They said win the quarter, win the game. But then I moseyed on over to Team Harrison huddle, and going into the game, they wanted to prove their effort. Captain Isabella Harrison was not happy with her team's effort. She said we have to get stops, we have to match up, and boards and box out. The 2 B's, boards and box out. She's disappointed with the ball hitting the ground. She said, no, we got to get it together.
Well, Izzy in that third quarter, she came out and set the tone very early for her team on the offensive end, commanding the basketball, and absolutely on the defensive end, they got to find ways to get stops if they want to win this game.
Hartley now. Lexi Brown from distance. Not there. Westbrook, they would give her that shot. 5.5 to play in the fourth. Sims around Peely. Too strong. Here's Holmes running with Brown. Brown right around Mikesell and hits. It's a 4-point game.
Great take by Lexi.
Sims and Williams working well together. High catch. Mikesell over the top. She got the friendly bounce earlier. Couldn't convert this time.
Yeah, well, Lexi Brown couldn't get the 3 to fall, but here, just getting out in transition, getting all the way to the basket. Good finish.
Lexi, Izzy, 19 apiece to lead Team Harrison. 12 for Peely. Here's Hartley. Defensive 3 seconds. And a technical foul. That will go against Mikesell. And a free throw coming here for Izzy Harrison. Just rims out. And possession will stay with Team Harrison. Rivers returns in favor of Mikesell. Peely posting down low, but a bad pass. Rivers got in front. Sims now. Williams, the baseline jumper. Good follow. Westbrook.
Vina playing with a little pep in her step. Nice tip in.
11 points now for Avina Westbrook. Third member of Team Sims in the double figures. Odyssey there with a takeaway and then a foul. Hartley tried to slow her down.
Fouls on number 14, Bria Hartley.
With 4:11 to play, every possession carrying a little more weight here now, Cheryl, as we get down towards the end.
Well, I mean, we have a 6-point game, and not only are they fighting for the 180 points to win the game, this quarter is tied at 10-10. There is a lot at stake. Both of these teams trying to come out of here with a win.
Yeah, we saw the oddity last game of Team Siegrist losing the game and winning the final 3 quarters. So they picked up a lot of points even though they lost the overall game. Bell, step back. And Harrison all over the glass there. Lexi Brown, up and under. Harrison the follow, falls down, and calls for time.
Timeout.
Elizabeth Williams wanting to travel there as Harrison fell down.
Elizabeth Odyssey. But a great take by Lexi Brown, though. Nice reverse, just can't get it to finish, but Izzy recognizing, you know what, he might call a travel, but let me call a timeout real quick. And Odyssey and Elizabeth both saying, I don't really care that you called it, it was a travel anyway.
Izzy Harrison, her second double-double this season, 19 points, 12 rebounds. Here's a look at what she's done. Economical, 9 of 15 from the field.
Yeah, nice double-double by Izzy, especially in the second half. She came out in that third quarter and she really set the tone for her team.
Well, and got an opportunity there. They took Williams out, put Rivers on Harrison, and she was able to use her size there and go to work. Sims, the takeaway. Picks the pocket. Cross court. Now KB on the floater. Defense turning into offense for Team Sims. They're up 8.
Sorry, great D by Odyssey. Come up with the steal, find KB in transition.
Really, they need more of that. Moving to the bucket as Peely slips inside. Bell. That's deflected. Shot clock to 8. Sims, step back. Buries it. Odyssey Sims. 80-72. She's got 24 to lead everybody.
Man, that was nice.
That's a pretty looking shot by Sims. Holmes lost it. Finds Harrison, who's able to go up over Bell and hit. Second straight outing for Izzy Harrison with 20. She's got 21 right now, but her team trails by 6. Sims and Westbrook there, missed connection. They think it was last touch off of Team Harrison.
Obviously just doing a really nice job of getting to her space. Nice step back, nothing but net. I thought Odyssey was asking for a review.
They are out of challenges right now because we have not hit the under 2 mark. So 205, they'll get a challenge back, but at this point in time, they could not ask for one. They'd already used it.
Thanks, Greg.
I got you covered. Here's Harrison. Offensive foul. And then has to deal with KB letting out a big scream as well.
Offensive foul, Izzy Harrison.
Yeah, that was nice. KB saw it coming the whole way. Just slid over, able to take the charge on Izzy Harrison. And she was loving it. She says, I not only get excited when I make shots, I get excited when I take charges.
And Izzy Harrison will initiate a captain's challenge on that foul call. So she wants that review to see block or charge. And that's the only challenge Team Harrison will have because, again, we're under that 2-minute mark, so they've used their under 2 challenge with 1:48 left. We'll take a closer look at that restricted area.
I think she's outside of the restricted area. She got up on her tiptoes, so she was outside of the restricted area.
Yeah, had her heels been down, she'd be inside that circle.
But was she still moving a little bit?
Slight movement there as Harrison comes over. This is where you don't envy being a referee.
I think she was there. And then I think it depends on the angle. Because one angle it looks like KB was still sliding a little bit. And then the other angle, it looked like she absolutely was outside the restricted area and got there in time.
It's interesting too, Harrison took off a little bit further away. You start to then ask the question, is there room for her to land?
I thought KB was there. I keep changing my mind the more times I see it, I'm like, bad call, right call.
That's called a charge. So they'd have to see if they had enough to overturn it. Based off the reaction from Team Sims, I think they've overturned this.
Well, great call by the captain, Harrison. This is why I could never be a ref, because I would get them all wrong.
So it's overturned there. We get the official explanation. Overturned, a blocking foul. That's crew chief Blanca Burns giving us the details. And so that's huge, because now you're talking about 2 free throws here for Izzy Harrison with 1:48 to play. That's the first one to go. Well, some clarification there. It was an official review. That was not a challenge. So the challenge gets put back on the board for Team Harrison. Deemed an official review, so they maintain their challenge. Izzy Harrison takes care of business with the free throw line. It's a 4-point game, so the best of all outcomes for Team Harrison. And then Bell is off the mark from 3. They say last touch by Rivers.
Yeah, that was a big call on the other end. Team Harrison taking the lead this quarter, and it's only a 4-point game.
2-point margin in the quarter. 60 points for the quarter, 180 for the game. Hartley just coming up short. Sims now running with Bell. Bell, catch and release on the lob.
That was nice. Obviously just put that pass right on the money.
Healy, big scoop, can't hit. 1 minute to play. Tie score in the 4th. Team Sims leading 82-76 overall. Looking to take a whole ton of points home here in the 4th. Here's Sims. Lost the handle and out of play. Rare turnover there for Odyssey Sims.
Yeah, but this one, Odyssey always got her head up, looking for her teammates. Nice little alley-oop pass to Kirsten Bell. Just catching it in the air, finishing. I see you, KB.
Tipped out by Team Sims. Team Harrison in need of a 3 here, or some very quick strike offense. Hartley, kick out, Healy from 3, knocks it down. That's huge. 3-point game.
Yeah, that was nice.
And a timeout called by Team Sims. 27.4 on the game clock, 18 on the shot clock. Second look, Peely, straight cash.
And Alyssa Peely just steps up and knocks it down, and the bench is loving it. That was a big time bucket.
17 now for Peely, 19 for Lexi Brown, 23 for Harrison. They've carried the offensive load in this one. So now strategy here, Team Sims, you're up 3. You've got 18 seconds to work with. What's going through the mind of Odyssey Sims and company?
But here's what's interesting. So for the game, Team Sims is up 3. This quarter, they're down 3. So if you're Team Sims right now, you need to come out and you're trying to not only win the game, you want to win the quarter. I'm going for a 3.
You think they're that focused on getting the quarter points in addition to the game points? This is all the fun part of the strategy here.
I do. And when Odyssey looked at the clock when they called that timeout, she's like, okay, we're good, we're winning the game, but I am going for a 3 because I'm trying to win this quarter.
18 seconds on the shot clock, 27.4 in the game. Westbrook to inbound right in front of us here. And here's Sims. Almost turned it over there. Lexi Brown defending. Odyssey will set the table here with 8 seconds left. 5 now on the timer. Sims goes to work to the basket, off the window, and a whistle. With 11 seconds in the game, shot clock about to expire, and Odyssey Sims will go to the free throw line.
I really thought she was going to drive and kick it to Mikesell on the weak side wing. A great drive by Odyssey, but Mikesell just wide open on the weak side wing. Maybe Odyssey's like, you know what? I'm good with the 2.
She's been so good from the free throw line. Came in with that long run of makes, 9 for 11 tonight. Hits them both. Timeout, Team Harrison. So Sims gets a little bit closer in the fourth quarter score, and they cushion their overall lead, 84-79.
It is a full timeout.
Back here courtside, Cheryl Swoops, Greg Meskel here with you. Odyssey Sims driving to the basket. Whatever she does works for her team.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have done that, but it wasn't about me, Greg. No, but the ball in her hands, Odyssey's always going to make something good happen. They're still down this quarter, but they're winning the game. I'm greedy. I'm like, give me the 60 plus the 180, but they've got to come out and get a stop right here. You definitely don't want Team Harrison to come down and get a quick bucket. I mean, but we're talking about the captain, Odyssey Sims, just doing everything, 26 points, and she scored a lot of her points in the paint, but she's always filling the stat sheet, looking for her teammates. 26 points, 12 assists. Odyssey Sims is so good with the basketball. She's either going to create for herself to score, or she's going to create for her teammates.
Remember, all those points go towards her overall tally as she tries to climb the leaderboard in its second place right now, a couple hundred off the lead held by Maddie Siegrist. But again, you get the overall game win, 180 points. If you pick up the fourth, somehow 60, add an MVP, and she's in real good shape to close out night 2 here in week 3. Here's Hartley. They've got to go. Williams to the basket, layup is there with 5.6 seconds remaining. A 3-point game, and a timeout is called.
So did Odyssey call the timeout because they, listen, at least if you tie this quarter, no one gets the points. But a quick score for Team Harrison. Kristen Williams just putting her head down, getting to the basket. And Odyssey Sims is like, I need a timeout.
To try and take those points away.
Yes.
If she can't have them, nobody
No one
can.
So that would be my mentality.
Yeah, whoever wins the game will get those points.
So that's why you should go for a 3.
Yes.
To at least try to tie this quarter.
I like, though, your petty grudge rules where in the fourth, if it's tied, no one gets them.
That's what I would do. but I'm at least going to go for the tie because I'm probably going to win the game. Maybe. Oh.
Bell step back for three. Back iron. Meitzel, that won't count. And Team Sims takes this one 84-81. Team Harrison does win the fourth quarter, so they get those 60 points. But more importantly for Odyssey Sims and her quest for the championship, she picks up 180 more points to go to her tally. And you got to imagine Cheryl with a 26-point, 12-assist performance, she's going to get some MVP love as well.
Well, I would think she's going to get some MVP love. To be more specific, I would think she's going to get MVP 1 love, but I don't know that. But that is an additional 30, 60, or 90 points to her total. So she is right on Maddie Segrest's heels.
And how about Team Sims? They only win 1 quarter, but they do enough to win the game, thanks to Sims and KB and Kirsten Bell.
Yeah, Kirsten Bell, the shot finally started falling. She was really good for Team Sims in the second half in particular.
And she's standing by now with Ari Chambers.
KB, the first 2 quarters, y'all did not get, but in the wise words of Glow, let her cook. And you started cooking third quarter. What started going well for you?
I just knew we started off bad in the first and second quarter, so I knew we had to bring the energy in the second half. And I wasn't playing well, so I knew I had to lift my teammates up and make a couple shots, and that's what I did. So we got the dub.
One thing historically, you and Odyssey Sims have worked so well together. What is it about that 1-2 punch that works?
I think it's just outside of basketball, we hang out a lot. We just know each other well. And I think just on the court, we've been playing it well together. We've been playing for the last 3 years, and I think it just works. So,
what was the strategy going in tonight to maintain that success?
Just play hard, play good defense. The first game we were scrambling, playing really well. And today we just came out with a lot of energy in the second half, and we just came out and finished well.
We get to see y'all one more time this week. So I want to know, who should we be looking out for that we don't necessarily always pay attention to?
Taylor Meitzel. She's a shooter. Like, she's been hitting a couple, but when next game, she's going to get the going.
I hear you. Well, look out next game. Thank you, KB.
Thank you.
Back to y'all.
Thanks, Ari. Thanks, KB. Big win for Team Sims. Able to come back and move to 2-0. They got the win over Team Caldwell, now the win over Team Sims, and look at that, Odyssey Sims by 10, just in front of Maddie Segrest. That does not include MVP points. Again, almost a certainty she'll get some of those. That'll push her up a little bit further, and that'll really make things interesting come Sunday, Cheryl.
Absolutely. I was going to say what excites me about this is the matchup between Segrest and Sims on Sunday.
That is going to be quite a finish to week 3 here in AU. This is what's coming ahead. The schedule for Sunday, we'll start it off Team Caldwell, Team Harrison, 5:30 Eastern, and then Team Segrest against Team Sims, an excellent finale to a great week of AU hoops. That'll be Sunday at 8 Eastern. Make sure you go to auprobasketball.com to find out where you can watch those games, but it'll be 2 good ones, and that'll set the table for our captains for championship week. That's going to do it for us here tonight in Nashville. Team Sims takes it over Team Harrison 84-81. As we mentioned, AU Pro Hoops continues Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Find out where to watch at auprobasketball.com. For Cheryl Swoops, Ari Chambers, and our entire crew, Greg Meskel saying thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your Thursday night.